So I have to tighten that bolt that connects the control arm in the front. That's the bolt that we have to lower the whole ring because of. So we have to torque that. And this bolt right here that held the back of the control arm, that what we swung around the control arm around. So both of those bolts have to be torqued to 170 foot-pounds. And for the front one, for this bolt, you have to make sure the control arm is fully completely horizontal. Okay, so I just torqued down this bolt right here, 170 foot-pounds. So now the next thing I'm gonna do is torque down this one, the one that holds control arm in the front, and after that we still have to put this control arm on the bolt joint, like that whole assembly. Right here, because right now it's like all off. But for now it's this. We have to torque this to 170 foot-pounds, and the control arm needs to be horizontal. So just kind of hold it up a bit. Don't let it just slide down, but hold it up, and then while holding up, torque it to 170. Okay, so I'm done torquing that bolt. I couldn't really torque it because the torque wrench did not fit. I just made it really tight. So now I'm just gonna put this whole rotor hub assembly onto the control arm. So there. So that's the part that goes onto the control arm. So just align it and put it in. So there are the 3 holes in the control arm, and that's where this goes. So I just aligned the bolt joint onto the control arm. So now we just have to put 2 nuts on here and the bolt, and both of those get torqued down to 70 foot-pounds. Alright, I just torqued 1 bolt and 2 nuts to 70 foot-pounds that hold the bolt joint to the control arm. So now we have very few things left. We have to reinstall the brackets that hold those bushings on the sway bar to the chassis, and then a plastic cover for the sway bar, and the stabilizer link that connects the sway bar to the coilover. So the only things we have left is just have to do with the sway bar. Okay, so we're now ready to install the brackets that hold the bushings and the sway bar to the chassis. So there's that hole here that's going to go in that nub. And we can reinstall the bracket and these bolts torque down to 65 foot-pounds. So we torque down the bracket holding the sway bar to the chassis. So now just repeat the same thing on the other side. Okay, so I reinstalled the brackets. Now just reinstall this cover, this plastic cover that covers the sway bar. Okay, I just reinstalled that plastic cover, and the only thing I have left to do is reinstall these stabilizer links. It's pretty easy. Which one goes up, which one is down. The more rusted one, which is right here, is the one that goes down. Alright, so I'm reinstalling the stabilizer link, and I'm gonna try it in the middle setting first. So I reinstalled the stabilizer link to the bottom of the sway bar, and then the only thing left is to connect it to the coilover. So after this, it's all set. And this has to be torqued down to 55 foot-pounds as well. Okay, I connected the stabilizer link to the coilover, and now I'm just gonna put the tires, the wheels back on, lower the car, and go for a drive, and make sure that nothing makes weird sounds. But for now, that's it.